Hello everyone, Sam is here from creativetrading.com. Making a small video about just updating a few things. All right, so let's get started. The US dollar index first. So US dollar index, I made a couple of charts before FOMC, right? And it was this is one of them. It's the level in question was 1753, right? So I said that if this is going to hold and if we drop, we can drop all the way here. And in this scenario, this will happen, right? So if US dollars start to get weaker, these four pairs will go up and these three pairs will go down. Another chart, just the opposite of this was this. If we break above 1753, right, anything can happen after the news, right? And nobody knows what kind of news is going to come out, good or bad, right? So need to be careful, both scenarios, right? Up and down. So if I said if we go above 1753, USD gets strong and target will be this. And these four pair will go down and these three pair will go to the upside. So what really happened at this USD at FOMC? This is what happened. So at the not this one. What the heck is that? Okay, now this is what happened. So I said that it's gonna 1753 is gonna hold, and we might drop, and we started to drop. So we are here very close to this number 1546, and then a little bit more to the downside. You have 1478, and then 1426, right? So and then rising TL, all of these. So now tomorrow, today right now is 1 a.m. Friday morning, right? 8:30 in the morning, we have NFP, right? Non-farm payroll. And that usually sets up the direction for the rest of the month. So let's see what happened, what kind of news we get, what kind of numbers we're gonna get. FOMC is not a numbered news, right? It is a statement. So people come and they talk, and our job is to listen to them and understand what are they talking about. Is it hawkish or dovish, right? So it happened to be like a dovish scenario after the FOMC. That's why USD start to get weaker, right? And right after that, somebody saw the opportunity. Somebody means the Bank of Japan, right? So they start doing the intervention, right after the FOMC. They did it before, on Monday, but then they saw that, USD is going to get weaker, so we have a chance, and then boom, right? Anyway, so that's another story. So USD, this is what USD is doing. So be ready for tomorrow. NFP, and let's see what happened. This is the first scenario that is going to drop. Like I said, the second scenario is that we're going to go to the outside if we get good news, right? So if tomorrow, if the numbers are better than expected or whatever, so we are here right now, so we can make the turn and then go back to testing 1753 and then even to the upside. So let's see what happens, right? This is the way that I trade, and this is the way that I see things. I do not predict one side that this is what it is and that's what not. But the thing is, news is the one that decide the direction of anything, right? Up or down. And if you ask me truly, honestly, you always have, especially Elliott wave count, Fib calculation, you can always come up with both scenario, bullish and bearish, right? Depend on that. How do you look at it? Same thing, same wave. Somebody will look at as a impulse wave, and somebody will say no, it's a correction, right? If it's a correction, it's gonna drop. If it's impulse, it's gonna drop a little bit and then go to the upside. So, yeah. But what decide is basically the news. So let's see tomorrow morning what happened. Now, the second thing that I want to mention is that I posted on the Telegram a couple of messages yesterday that GA 40-minute making reversal at 23% line means bullish reversal, and look for 7-minute long, right? Now, that is the idea. Let me explain it to everyone that, how to take. And then what happened really, they went down, right? So EA might do the same. So then that obviously that if Aussie start to get weaker and pound Aussie is going to go up, and Euro Aussie is going to go up, right? But this was 40-minute bouncing from the 23% line. Now, I made the chart already, GA chart, which was pointing towards this, right? And I gave it to you guys. I'm talking about my subscribers now, right? So look, this was the chart I made, and it says, okay, 61%, usually it goes back to 23% line. And I have it marked here that this is what I'm expecting that it's going to come down. So the idea was that pound Aussie will come down. We take it from there and then plot these numbers and all those lines and everything on the 40-minute chart and watch this thing there, right? It's for the direction. So if you look at the 40-minute chart of pound Aussie, this was the scenario, right? And I was looking at that this big move down and then at this retracement, and the price was here on 23% line. Now, pay very close attention, and then you learn something, and you can benefit from this. Don't take it like, oh, I said that it's going to go up and it went down and then you lost. No, nobody lose anything. Let me show you how and why. 23.6% line usually gives us a bounce on a 40-minute chart or a daily chart or 4-hour chart, whatever, right? If you are coming off of like 78% or 50% or 61%, then you go back to 23% line. That's what I'm showing here on the weekly chart as well, that we are coming off of 61%, then we usually go back to 23% line. This is all fib mumbo jumbo, right? So once I saw this, like this is the reversal candle. So when it was finished, I said, okay, maybe it is bouncing from 23% line. Reason. What is the reason is that this diagram, and I always share this diagram with everyone, all my subscribers have it, right? This is what happened. If you have a down move and then a retracement to 50 or 61%, right? And then it start to drop, then it comes to 23% line. Now we have two options here. Either this will give us a bounce, and then the price will go back to either 78. If it is 50, then you go to 88%, and that would be a bad pattern, right? I wrote it down here as well. Bullish Gertley or bad, or if the calculation is mixed, something like that, right? So 50 to 88, 61 to 78 Gertley pattern, or if the calculation is mixed, then it's a Bertley pattern, right? Or mixed pattern. Second scenario is that it may not bounce from here and then go down even more to 11% line, or maybe double bottom, or even break and then go all the way down. That's the second scenario in case of the right-hand side currency gets stronger, right? That's exactly what happened. Now, nowadays, if you pay attention, then you will notice that USD currently nowadays have inverse a relationship or correlation with Aussie dollar. USD gets stronger, Aussie gets weaker. USD gets weaker, Aussie gets stronger, right? So what happened is that after FOMC, USD start to get weaker, and then Aussie start to get stronger. So we were at that 23% line here, and look at this scenario. XAB C was at 23% line. So this is for the X, this is A, this is B at 61%. From there, we came down to 23% line, right? And then on top of that, we had a reversal candle right here, right? Let me widen the candles a little bit, and then you can see here. See this, not here, this one. This white candle is a reversal candle, right? So after that, this is a sign usually like this one. So white candle, and after that, big move, right? White candle, and after that, big move, right? Not too big, but big. White candle, and then big, right? So I said, okay, maybe, well, the weekly chart is pointing to the downside, right? But maybe, since it is a reversal candle here at 23% line and this 91.54, it may go maybe like this much to the high side first and then drop, right? That happens all the time. So, but USD start acting, and then Aussie start getting strong, and then right after the bullish reversal candle, we had a bearish reversal candle, right? Now, look at the 7-minute chart of this baby here, pound Aussie. At this time, this candle was finished at, let me show you this. The candle was finished at May 2nd, 1330, right? So we need a bullish 7-minute entry after that. Let's go take a look at the 7-minute chart. At what time? 1330. No, not 13. What? 1330? I forgot. Let me just go back. Yeah, 1330, right? So after 1330, let's take a look. I'm gonna May 2nd here, 1310, 1330, right? 1330. So after that, we need a long setup, right? And the long setup requires our long setup. My long setup is the Magic IBO Creative Value System long setup. Is that the yellow line must be above the black, and yellow line must be above the red as well, and the price will drop and then go to the upside with the blue candles. Now the yellow line was never above the red, so I was waiting, and then it went up and then straight down, and then boom, start to come down here, and then down, 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 right? So the long setup never came. So no long trade over there. Now the short trade was already here, weekly chart. What happened to pound weekly chart? No, not this one. The short setup on this chart, according to this chart, this thing supposed to be going to the downside. So if we're not bouncing from there, from on the 40-minute chart, then where the heck we're gonna go, right? So after this reversal candle, if you pay attention, that you look, this reversal candle ended at 1700, May 2nd, 1700, right? So May 2nd, 1700, 7-minute didn't go to the upside. But at the same time, if you notice, this is, what the heck is that? How come this becomes 7? That's 7-minute. This should not be 7-minute. Hold on just a minute. Okay, this 7, this I 15, right? So that's gonna be 20-minute chart, our 20-minute chart. And now, so you see, this is the reversal candle came when? It ended exactly at 1700. So let's go to the 20-minute chart and see what happened to the 1700, right? May 2nd. Yeah, it's 11, 12, 13. You see that? 1330, 14, 15, and this was like 1700, right? Now, before that even, right, when the reversal candle was in the making, instead of giving us the long setup on 7, then the pair started to drop and then gave me this right there, 1450, 1430, right? 1430, it gave me the short setup here, and the alarm started beeping. The short setup says, oh, okay. So we are not going to the upside. So we were here right now. See, when it was beeping here, this is 91.63. So if you go back and take a look here, 94.63 was right here, right? So we started to drop below this 91.78. So instead of going to the upside, 7 minutes showing, where is the 91.78 is this. So we hit 91.78 and actually we start dropping, right? On 1440, we were here. So instead of going to the upside, I got a short indication there, right? Alarm that we have a short setup, and this thing was dropping, right? Now, I took that one from the 20-minute chart, knowing that is going to the downside. But if I would not take that, then I would take this short setup right here. The same thing, basically. This yellow is just below the black, and the black is, or yellow is also below the red, right? So this is a nice short entry right there. This second entry is right there, and then third, and then so on and so forth. So, but instead of taking from this, when this 20-minute short setup, which I was expecting anyway, according to this weekly chart, right? So that's what I always said, that if you stay and then play by the rule, right? So this is 91.78. So I was expecting that maybe 21, not 21, 23% line will give us a bounce, and then it might go back to this 22, 21 number. Right? There was a slight chance because that's what happened. Usually, that price from 61 comes down to 23 and then bounce. Right? So I was just merely, giving a hint that be ready for this scenario if we start to go up. If Aussie dollar start to get weaker, then this would be the scenario that we're going to get a 7-minute long entry, and then we're going to take that. But that never happened, and then we start to drop, which I was expecting anyway. Next level to the downside was 9093, and then the next is 9035. So from there, that little short setup there, then I took that one. I did not take long because there was no setup. Then I took the short setup. Obviously, if the pair is not going to the upside, where the heck is going to go home? No, it's going to go left, right? So if you look at this, let me just show you. Oops. This is you can see clearly that it failed to give me the upside, the scenario, right? The long setup on the 7, and it gave me the short setup here, and then right there, I took the entry, the short side. Obviously, the USD was getting weaker. Aussie start to get strong. I look at the Aussie dollar. It was all blue candle and going to the upside, and it's a short setup. So it's okay. This was expecting the bounce at 20% line, 23% line, and a reversal candle make me, post that, like a warning that it might be going to the upside. So look for 7-minute long entry if it shows up. If not, then we will stay on track to the downside. So I took this one, and from there on, 80 pip, and I got out. And right now, this is what we are doing. See that it came down to this level, and then even a little bit more, because what? The USD start getting weaker, Aussie start to get strong. So you see, I got an email that, what happened and this and that. So, I said, this is what happened. You have to, you learn the system and then play by the rule. Don't change the rule. That's it. If I would see a long setup on a 7-minute chart, I would definitely make the entry. And then what would happen? Let's say if I make the long entry here, and then it goes up a little bit, and I come and sit on a break even, and then it will drop again, and then give me a short setup, I'll take the short setup. Why? Because this chart is in my eyes that this is what's happening. See, so many wicks to the upside, and we just failed to go to the upside, right? But you never know, FOMC or any big news, right? After that, wherever the price goes, we go. So and on the volume time, long setup, okay, we'll go long. Short setup, we know exactly if we go long from here, then we might break this number and then go to 96.86. But if not, then we're going to drop, and we're going to drop to 91.78 or even more. So the next numbers are, right there is 91.54, and then this one, 90.93. So on and so forth. So all of these numbers are already drawn on my 40-minute chart. That's what I ask you guys to do the same, that, prepare your 40-minute chart so that you have, like harmonic pattern, cooking there, or anything, cooking, Elliott wave count, whatever, you are ready to do. Now, for example, if pound Aussie, I can see that this could be like wave 1, and then if it's straight wave 2, then maybe wave 3 is coming down, right? And that will take us to all the way here. Let's say, what is the target here? 89.14. So do we have any number around 89.14? 88, 81. So 89.14 is right around the corner, not too far from there, right? Let me see on a monthly chart. See, monthly is, showing, coming off the big TL here. Huge TL, right? So we're supposed to be going down. Well, that was just a hint that we might be going up, because there was a reversal candle at 23% line, right? So you need to be aware of these facts, because if that happens, I don't want to miss the trade. Maybe it would go back up again, So the TL are giving me 50, 60 pip to the upside and then come down. I'll be with that again, no big deal. So whichever direction, I always have both scenarios, just like US dollar index, right? If it goes down, this is where it's going to go and this will happen. If it goes up, then it's going to go here and this will happen. Similarly, if pound Aussie was the same thing, when I saw the 23% bounce, reversal candle, I said, well, this thing may be bouncing from here. What the heck is that? Oh, okay. Right. So this is it was just like a heads up that be ready. We might be bouncing from here. If not, we're gonna drop. So we did, and I took the short entry because the setup was there. Long setup was never there. 20-minute setup was there, and it appeared from there. Like I said, even if I had taken this long, I would have lost what 15 pip because the SL on 7-minute chart entry is 15 pip, right? So again, lost the 15 and then get 80 minus the 15, you got 65 pip anyway. But luckily, I was safe from taking the long setup because long setup never came, right? So it was all there, but the long setup requirement is that it's going to make the turn, and then the yellow must be above the black as well as above the red. You can see that never happened. Then start to drop. If not the 20-minute, be very conservative, and then you take this one or this one from 7. That's fine. It's not up, it's down. All right, but keep the weekly chart in mind always. That where is the real direction is pointing towards what, especially monthly chart is on this case is a powerful, to the downside in powerful TL holding the price below. Right. So I just wanted to clarify that this is what happened, and the USD did the same thing, right? So these harmonic patterns, this is basically Elliott wave. And to be honest with you, my main thing is Fib, right? Fibonacci. Fibonacci is the key factor in this trading business. Right? It doesn't matter if it's harmonic pattern or Elliott wave or anything else, right? Those are just a different name to me. If you understand that how Fibonacci work, that's it, right? So every point, the turning point, you will be aware, and whichever way it goes, you get it. That's it. From here, we go there, we go there. From here, we go down, we're going to take this low down, that's it. Then we're going to come down here. First target is 100%, then 27, and then 161. This is how the market moves. And it all depend on the fundies. Market, this is roadmap. This is not the territory. This is roadmap, right? So you have the roadmap that, okay, this road goes there, this road goes on. Wherever the buses start to go and start to move, you get the ticket and you ride in the bus. Right? You jump in the bus and then ride the whole this is like a bus station, right? So it can go here, there. Who decide where we go? Fundi. Whatever the news comes in, like NFP will decide what will happen to US dollar as well as everything else. Not only USD, like what happened right after FOMC, what happened to yen, right? So that's what I'm talking about, that usually there is a pound news, right? But you will notice that everything else moves bigger than pound pairs, right? Euro yen probably going to move big. Aussie yen was going to move big, right? Euro USD will move. Well, what the heck, your news is for pound. Why everything else is moving? Because every news affects everything else as well, right? So tomorrow is NFP and the dollar news, and but be aware that everything else will move. Everything else will be affected as well, right? So let's see what happens tomorrow, right? But I hope that you understand that why this, when I said that, okay, this is look for long. I didn't say that just buy, or go long, right? I said look for long 70-minute setup, right? So that means that if there is a setup, then you take it. But there was no setup. Instead, it started to drop and gave me a short setup, which is already predetermined that, yeah, this is what is supposed to happen, right? Weekly chart. And then the previous webinar, I mentioned everything and then explained that this is what I'm expecting. This is what I'm expecting. In the Aussie dollar is going to get strong. And then Aussie dollar here, I don't have it open here. But anyway, so hope it is clarified, right? So this is it for now. And by the way, Omar has launched see, it is very, to be honest with you, I mean, a one-on-one, I cannot do too many. And I'm just tired now. And so what I'm doing is that I'm making these courses that are just Omar's idea, that just make the courses, different courses, and yet be harmonic pattern, and then Fib courses separate, like, how to use Fib properly. This is very important. All the harmonic patterns, all Elliott wave and all of that, without Fib are nothing, right? So understanding Fib is very, very important. So I'm just making a small course about Fib, how to use Fib properly, extension, retracement, extension, and expansion, and how to use in between these harmonic patterns and those levels, that which level comes after what level, all of that, plus all these courses. And then so put them on the website so that people can take those courses and then learn a lot. And then you can do it, right? Even after that, taking a course, if you need help, I wouldn't mind, 20-30 minute call and then explain everything. Okay. So encourage him. And that was like, Dad, I want to have my own, this is your website. I want to open my own website with your courses on it. I said, okay, go ahead. What was the name? ElliottWaveMasters.com. ElliottWaveMaster.com. So go there, and then if you need to learn, all of these courses are very powerful courses, and you will learn a lot. All right. Secondly, that light finance is giving us a problem. Us means U.S. residents, right? And now they are coming up with something that they're asking, if you want to open a demo account, they were asking address and all of that. And then we were using it because of the indexes, right? So now I'm thinking, one of my friends told me that, the future charts in the future, and the index future charts are same as the regular index chart. So we don't trade indexes. We just want those charts to do the analysis, right? So I found those charts on TradingView. And so a lot of people are using that platform, right? So I'm learning that. And then I have set up few charts already. So hopefully by next week, we're going to be taking a look into that, and we're going to be going on the TradingView, the index charts, which some have different, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, some from Pepperstone, some from different brokers, right? So we don't care. We just need the direction, right? So I'm going to be using those index charts and then show you how to use. Some of you may know better than me, already know TradingView, how to use it and all of that. I'm just learning, right? Whatever I learn, and if some of you don't know, I will, show in my video and in my webinar, and we take it from there. Okay. So indexes, we will switch into maybe TradingView, and then different brokers, that US brokers or US markets that, have those index charts available. We will switch into that soon, right? So that problem will be eliminated, that US residents can't have those index charts anymore, right? Even me, I have it right now because I have my account for a long time, like 10 years old account. So that's why maybe they didn't close my account. But the new people are not able to open the index, demo account in Light Finance, because it's a Russian broker, right? So they don't like Americans, right? So they have banned not only American, but certain countries they don't allow. So we're gonna switch into the TradingView as well, and it's a good platform. I like it. It's very in detail, and too many options there, right? So it's a matter of learning. Now I have something to learn too. I have something to teach you guys, but I am learning something in a learning mode right now. So let's see how it goes, right? So just wanted to tell you guys, one more day trading, and have a very good trading week. I am having a very good trading week. I nailed these interventions pretty good all 3 times. 200 pip trade, 250 pip trade, big trades. Let me see if I have something open here, like this one, and then look at this. euro yen all the way from the top, right? You have to be 320 pound yen from 7-minute chart, because once you know it was coming off of 61%, right? So even though I was expecting that it's going to go up, I was not expecting that they will intervene again, and they did. All right, so that's what it is. USD yen 270, NASDAQ, boom, everything moved big time, right? And all of that. So CAD yen, May 1st, again, this one. So anyway, this is it for now. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the trading week, which is one more day. And have a very nice weekend as well, if I don't make any video in the meantime, right? So bye for now, and talk to you guys later. Like I said, visit my this new website and look around. Everything else is available there as well, and these courses as well, right? Elliott wave and harmonic pattern, and that is mainly, it will be serving my son Omar, but everything is mine over there. Exactly, it's my website, right? So this is it. Bye for now, and talk to you guys later.